my dear students. Myself Arun Pandey, and today I am going to teach you people as resource. This is the chapter 2nd of economics, class 9th. As you know, people is important resource for the production activity. There are some important factors for the production activities that are: the first one is land, second is capital, third is labor. This is also called human resource. There is debate on this topic that whether people are liability or asset. Sometimes it is asked that whether people are liability or asset, and this is very important crucial topic. But I think people are asset in every time. This is in economics, people are taking as a resource, because you can see most of the world who have population are growing more than those who don't have. Even countries who are very developed as like USA, Britain, Canada, they are importing they are calling some people from other countries also. But we have lots of population. It means that we have a lot of asset. But when a people becomes liability and when people become asset, it is also important. Liability when the population of a particular country is not skilled, they are not engaged in productive activity, then definitely the population will not be engaged in good activity, then there will be liabilities. And if the population are skilled and they are engaged in productive activities, then the population is asset. So most of the time population is asset, but for our country we need some work, we need some implementation so that our population could be asset. This is very important for us. So human resource is very important resource, as we have studied, because it is the human who use this land, who use this capital. This is the human who makes everything a valuable resources. As if there is no human labor, if we don't have technology, if we don't have skill, how this board could be made, how this marker could be made, or how your mobile could be made? No, there is the importance of labor, there is the importance of human resources. We need human resource to make things resources. That's why human resource is very important, and that's why there is demand. Sometimes people demand to invest in human capital. For that we will study in next video. I will make very short video for you. Thank you. Keep watching. Everybody, in earlier video we have studied about the introduction of this chapter, people as resource. Now we will study human capital. Investment in human capital is very important for country's development, and because, for example, you can see in your surrounding that those people who are educated, their productive capacity is higher than those people who are not skilled or not educated. That's why we need to invest in the human capital. So where to invest? Two places: education and health. In education we can invest for studies, for higher studies, and next is skill development. It means that our people should taught technological advancement, that how technology could make their life changed. And the next is health. Health is also very important. If you are very educated person, but if your health is not good, it means that you will not be able to work at all. That's why health is very important. So these both are very important. So there is need to invest in this, in both human and health and education. There are 2 points, that is vicious circle and virtuous circle. these come from these two. Those people who are educated and healthy, they are living quality life, they are engaged in productive activity, and they are earning a lot. If people are earning good and their education and health is also good, then what would they do? If they are rich, they are rich and their productivity is high, they will invest in education for their child, they will help in education and then in health, and if then their ward will be more productive. If the ward would be more productive, then definitely he will also be rich. What is this? This is virtuous circle, that rich people becomes rich, and its opposite is vicious circle. In vicious circle, what we can see? Poor, the person is poor and he do not invest in education because his capacity is not that much, and he do not invest in health also. They are malnourished, and due to malnourishment their productivity is also low, and due to low productivity they get lesser, that's why they remain poor. This is called virtuous circle. These are two circles. And now economic activity by men and women. Economic activity by men and women. There are two types of activity which are being done. The first one, economic activity or market activity, and the second is non-economic activity or non-market activity. Let's understand about economic activity and market activity. Economic activities are those activities which gives earning, which create revenue, and non-economic activities are which do not create a revenue. As like you can see, if a person is doing a job for salary, then this is economic activity. If a person is doing a job in doing some work in their own home, then this is non-economic activity. As you are cooking food in your home, this is non-economic activity because you are not producing any money. But if you are cooking food in a restaurant and you are getting money, then this is economic activity. There are the differences. So people are engaged all the three sectors: primary sector, secondary sector and tertiary sector. Primary sector, you have studied that in primary sector all the activity are belongs from the agriculture and other land activities. Secondary sector, it is industrial sector also. People are engaged in productive activity by the industry, by the technology. It needs lots of skill and technology also. That's why we need educated person. The second is tertiary sector. Tertiary sector helps these both sectors, secondary sector and primary sector. So if the education and skill is high, then all the three sector could be better. Everybody, those who are investing in primary and secondary sector, those who are investing in tertiary sector, then the investment will their production is also getting high. They will get larger production than other, so they can get out of vicious circle of the poverty. So there is a need to invest this. Thank you very much. In next we will study more.